Although the Queen is still in mourning after the passing of her beloved husband of 73 years, this week she found at least a small reason to celebrate after her 2-year-old horse won a race. The 95-year-old monarch has long been known to be a big horse race fan and a proud owner of beloved horses, and her 2-year-old horse, touchingly named Spring is Sprung, came first at the Windsor races on Monday. Managing editor of Majesty magazine, Joe Little shared the news online, saying, "Some good news for the Queen. Spring is most definitely sprung." Her Majesty's beautiful 2-year-old horse, which is ridden by Oisin Murphy and trained by Michael Bell, is one of the many horses she owns. The monarch's lifelong passion for horses is well known, with some of the most iconic images of her reign showing her on horseback or cheering for racehorses from the royal box. She was famously captured looking thrilled when she picked up the Royal Ascot Gold Cup with her horse, Estimate, back in 2013. A video shows the monarch beaming with joy as her horse crossed the finish line on the day. Trainer Sir Michael Stotey said of the Queen's win at the time, "It's a special thrill to win this race for the Queen, and it will have given her enormous pleasure. She really loves this game and it's a great recreation for her. She told me it was a very big thrill and thanked everybody involved." There is no doubt that Her Majesty's win on Monday will have given her a reason to smile again. On Tuesday afternoon, the Queen was photographed for the first time while performing an official public engagement since the passing of Prince Philip. The monarch held virtual audiences at Windsor Castle as she carried out royal duties, welcoming dignitaries to Buckingham Palace. She seemed in high spirits, beaming during the virtual audience to receive Her Excellency Iveta Burmistry, the Ambassador of Latvia. During the meeting, she also received Her Excellency Sarah Afoe-Armani, the Ambassador of Côte d'Ivoire. The virtual audiences mark the first time the Queen has been seen since the heartbreaking images of her sat alone at the funeral of Prince Philip, who sadly died earlier this month. Hearts around the globe were left shattered as the world watched the Queen sit on her own during her husband's service at St George's Chapel, which saw just 30 people in attendance. Although the video calls mark the first time she's been seen working since the funeral, the devoted monarch returned to work just 4 days after Philip's death and held her first in-person event on April the 13th, an audience with Earl Peel, who relinquished his role as Lord Chamberlain. The following day, she welcomed Baron Parker as the new Lord Chamberlain. The Queen used her 95th birthday, which occurred just 12 days after the Duke died, to share a message thanking well-wishers for their tributes to her husband. She said she and her family were in a period of great sadness, but were comforted by words of praise for the Duke. "We have been deeply touched and continue to be reminded that Philip had such an extraordinary impact on countless people throughout his life," she added. Other members of the royal family have returned to their duties, with the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge visiting an Air Cadets in London last week, while Princess Anne visited 3 hospitals in Gloucestershire to thank people for their work during the pandemic.